Hi everyone, I'm Rich Tola. Welcome to another 5 minutes of fat burning workout number 91. Today we're going to work on some standing splits. So let's get started. Now we'd like to get started. We're going to have our feet together, knees together, and we're going to wake up the low back. So use those thumbs, right, just in that low back area, massage the low back area, put a micro bend in those knees, right? You're floating the hips forward, you're not flying the hips forward, floating the hips forward. If it feels good to look up, lean back a little bit, shine that heart up to the sky. Good. So waking up the low back. Good. So release. Let's go hands in prayer. We're going to come into standing splits through a warrior three pose. So we're going to go hands in prayer, and we're going to bend your knees slightly. Now you're going to pick up the right leg and you're going to tip forward. You're going to tip forward with the hips square or parallel to the ground. Good. So we're going to fold forward. So as we tip forward, nice and easy, start to tip forward. Hands in front of your chest for balance. Right here. See how both legs are bent? And then I'm tipping over, so I'm going to come into like a T. As I forward bend, start to straighten out through that back leg. Flex your foot. Keep your hips, again, squared to the ground. Good. As you fold forward, as far as you can. Right here, hold. Right? You're going to keep continuing trying to lift up. Try not to let this right hip splay out. It wants to roll open. Good. Now keep going. We're going to slowly touch down to the ground. So you're going to release your hands, and you're going to slowly touch down to the ground. Wherever you could reach, hollow through the core. Now, square off those hips. Again, your hips are perpendicular to the ground here, right? Good. We're parallel, torso. Good. And now we're going to fold forward. We're not splaying open this hip. See, we're not rolling open. Now, point your toes here. Keep your hips square. Keep a bend in that left knee. As you can, you forward bend even further. Maybe turning your hands. I like to stay on your fingertips here. And just drop it down. Now release the crown. Let everything go here. You're not working that upper body, right? Standing split. You should really feel that in the back leg. Now some of you may be able to take one hand off or maybe both hands off. Forward bend. And then if you do, you're going to keep your elbows in. You don't have to. Hands can be down or here. But let's hold right here for a 5 count. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. You'll release your hands. Now, we're going to come up onto our toes as we bring this right foot. We're going to hook it behind the left foot. We're going to hook it behind the left foot, and then we're going to release the left heel down. You're getting a deep stretch all the way through, even that low back area. Hollow through the core and maybe folding forward. Let's just hold here for a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up on your toes. Let's bring that right foot back to where it belongs. We are going to round up to stand and go to the other side. So bend your knees. Let's round it up for a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Over to the other side. Hands in prayer. Micro bend in those knees. You're going to lift up the left as we just tip it forward. Tip it forward. Think about getting length in the torso as you go forward, and then when you're tipped forward, you can start to straighten out through that back leg. Wherever you can get to. This is your warrior three pose here. Good. Now slowly release the hands down to the ground. Stay with your balance, right? As you touch down, you're going to point your toes, square the hips. Again, that left hip's going to want to roll out. Stop that from rolling out as you fold forward, maybe reversing it. Standing splits, they reverse the flow of the blood, they slow things down. Keep a bend in that standing leg. Put a bend in that standing leg, and again, if you want to go with one hand, you want to go with two hands. If you do, you want to hug those arms in as you fold forward. You will get there. So let's hold here. Ready? For a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As you release your hands down, now remember, we're coming up on our toes. As we lower, the left foot is going to wrap behind the right foot, and then slowly release that right foot down. Again, you're getting a deep, long stretch through the whole left side, right, all the way into that low back area, hollow through the core. See how I'm hollowing through the core here? Even in the standing split. Good. Now slowly, let's come up and release. So you're going to bring that left foot back to where it goes. We are going to do another set, so let's just roll up here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. So, another set. Get really, really tall here. Pull through the core. Good. So, for a set, we're going to plant the left foot. Pick up the right as we tip it forward. Right? Same concept. Tip it forward. Creating length. creating length in the torso, coming up with that warrior three pose, which is like a T. Keep it going. Point your toes, go all the way down to the ground, or maybe going right for that ankle. Second set, can you go a little deeper, right? Kind of hollow, can you even fold forward deeper here? Good, let's hold here, ready? For 5, 4, 3, stay with it, relax your crown down. 2, 1, bend your knees, right, and fingertips. You're gonna come up on your toes, bring this right foot behind, one more time. One more stretch here. Now this time, where you're able to walk your hands without flying the hips around. Keep the hips square. Walk them over to the right. Little deeper stretch. Drop the crown down. Good. Breathe deeply. Let's walk the hands back over to the left. A little even more of a deeper stretch. The hips are going to want to come with you, but you're going to really feel this through that low back. Excellent. Good. Walk the fingertips back, up on your toes. Let's place the right foot back to where it goes. We're going to round up and do it again. The other side, right? Round up for a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Always like to start here. This is your center point. Some folks like it on the hips. I think it's good right here. So put a bend in your knees, right? Shift the weight over to the right side. Pick up the left as we tip forward. Nice and easy. Just think about tipping into that T pose as you start to forward bend. You're straightening, pointing those toes, right? Right here, going all the way down. Standing split, right? Remember, try not to fly the hips out. We're reaching for the ankle. You're not jerking into it. You're slowly kind of folding forward right here. Let's hang for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release onto your fingertips if you're not already. Up on your toes. Let's hook. Left foot goes behind the right foot as you settle it down, right? Squaring your hips, now walking your fingertips to the left. Again, you're not flying the hips out, trying to keep the hips where they are. This is giving you that deep stretch, right? Relax the crown. Slowly walk it over to the other side. Hollow through the core. Good. Just getting a deep stretch. Letting it go. Good. Let's walk in the fingertips back, up on your toes. Let's plant the left foot back to where it goes. We're going to round up to stand. Nice and easy. We're going to do a 10 count here. We're finishing up. 10 count. Squeeze everything together. One long line of energy. Relax right here for roll it up for a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Excellent. Excellent work. Standing splits. Move slowly, right? Remember, you might get a little lightheaded, but that's okay. Move slowly, deliberate movements, and enjoy. We'll see you next time.